Sky Team is a two-player cooperative game where players find themselves in the cockpit of a jetliner. In this video, we're going to see if we can pull off a safe landing. Stay tuned to Legendary Tactics. I feel like being a team with you, Cax.
Oh, yes.
Maybe
a sky team?
Yes. Yeah.
Look up, it's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Legendary Tactics.
Yes. All right, so which role are you going to take for this game?
I think you have to confirm. I'm waiting on you right now.
Oh, I have to confirm roles. Okay, we'll keep it the same roles as we have before. I'm going to be, I'll be your co-pilot.
Okay, all right.
You're the boss.
I will take the pilot role here.
Yeah.
They're slightly different, not overly, but I think you have a few more brakes to put on.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's yeah. Well, I've just got to put the flaps down in order, and other than that, I don't have to worry about the brakes.
Now we are supposed to be silent when we're placing dice, but we're going to take some creative license here.
Yeah.
And maybe chit chat a bit, not necessarily about what we're the dice numbers, but we'll talk just to as the cameras roll here. So
we got a show to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Give the people what they want.
So the only bit of strategy that I would say as a first turn thing is I think it's a good idea to put a middling number in the tilt, in the axis. So in general, we're not spinning out of control.
The other thing is to be mindful, I think, of the planes coming up. So we do have the plane that is like 3 spots away.
Yes, absolutely. So
all right. Well, let's
ready.
Let's
here we
roll
go.
here. Let's see what we get.
Roll the dice. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you happy to start with this?
I'm
Okay,
good
so
with
let's
this,
go with the. Speaking of a middling number.
Oh, there we go. Okay, well, I can get
you don't get
that,
much more
I think.
middle.
Let me see here.
There's actually a lot going on in this game that kind of keeps it nice and fresh. You got a lot of different balls in the air to sort of juggle and maintain the tilt, the speed, I'm
going to tilt us a little bit to that side.
All right.
We'll correct that next time. But I'm just looking at what I got to do here, and I got to make sure I'm practical.
Right. You're on the right path here. All right, well, let's go with a nice low number here for speed.
Okay, interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to use the radio to get rid of a plane, the nearest plane.
Oh, good call.
So
okay.
I'll get him off there. This, by the way, is the training scenario. So if we die, that's kind of a bad sign.
Right. Yeah, we don't want to be doing that. So I just got ready with the fifth space plane. So we have 2 coming up at us, but then we have
Okay, that's good. All right. I'm going
now. I always forget. Are the clouds considered one? The first square. So
yes,
those 2 planes
the first
are 4
one.
away.
So
okay.
Yeah, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. But as a pilot, you only have 1 radio space anyway.
You do have the second option, but
I'm gonna put down the first flaps. There.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna have to play into the engine for the last
I'm going
die
to.
here.
Oh, are you okay? I'm going to play
have some
into
flexibility.
my first. I've got my first.
The first landing gear down.
Down, yes.
All right.
We're coming in a little hot with angle, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Tilt.
We just moved 1 space, so that's
so
all
now,
right.
just before we roll here, just to verify, I want a higher number than you. No, a lower number than you this time.
Yes.
Right?
So you want to play a low number on the axis, and I'll put something. And I think the timing wise, it's better. Well, I don't know. I guess it could work either way, but I'll try and respond to you, and if you want to place first, then I'll respond
I'll play
to
into
that.
the landing first. I'll play as low as I got.
Yeah, and
all right.
It's not a bad idea as well to get some coffee in place because
so we have some flexibility with numbers.
We'll have some flexibility. Yes. Just remember, with this interface, you have to spend the cup of coffee as you're playing the die. And then it will, if you click, you can't.
Right.
After that, you can't.
It locks in. Yes.
Yeah, it locks in. So okay, I think we're in reasonable shape though. So we'll get started here.
Let's go.
Roll the dice. Okay.
And we were saying for the
I'm
tilt,
okay.
I wanted to be the lower number, correct?
You want to be the lower number, yes.
All right.
Yeah. So, okay, I have to place a die first, so I'm going to use the radio to get rid of a plane there. It's going to buy us hopefully a bunch of time. So
okay, well, as far as numbers go, that's the best I got for tilt.
That's fine. That'll do. We'll level out.
Oh, very nice.
Nice and level. That's perfect.
Let's start tackling here with some of these. We got 3 planes coming up. We got to start whittling down. So let's get.
Well,
let's get them.
we're in reasonable shape. We got a bunch of time before we, unless we start piling high dice into the engine. We've got some time. I think I am gonna give you a bit of a.
Okay. All right.
There. So remember, if it's 10, 11, or 12, the total, then we move 2 spaces, which is still safe. Because this plane will advance 2, but then we'll really have to deal with it. But anything 6 and over, so it's, I don't know, I feel I did something that was fairly reasonable for you.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, what did you do there?
I just went and got a cup of coffee.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right. Well,
I was debating tea, but I opted for the coffee.
Yeah. All right. I really only have one play here. Well, I suppose... I could, you know what? I'm gonna take another cup of coffee as well because.
And it looks as if we are headed to Montreal on this flight.
We are.
Yeah, YUL. I never knew that. That was the.
I have no idea.
You're not going to be thrilled with this because we're going to be getting a little bit closer to YUL. We moved 2 spaces.
Yeah, I had no way around that. The coffee.
No way around it. I had double 6s.
Actually, you could have used 2 cups of coffee to lower that down, but that's okay.
Yeah. We'll have to just get we'll have to get a 1 this roll here for sure. Yeah.
So if you can maybe drop some landing gear again, and I'll try and do a flap, and then that'll mean these drag markers will move along the track, and it'll be easier for us. We may want to be in a bit of a holding pattern where we play low numbers to our engine, just so we.
So we're looking for low here, probably, right? Like we need low we need a 1.
Yeah.
And we're going to need low with the engine. And I need a 2.
Low engine is really the only critical thing here because, and certainly if we can, a 1 will take away that plane that's right close to us. So
okay, and we need a 1. Yes.
Yeah, we do need a 1, but we do have coffee, so we have 8 dice between us, so we should be able to get at least a 1 or a 2.
Okay,
and we can do that.
Solve that problem. Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Let's see what happens.
Rolling the dice. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. I can work with that.
Yep. As can I here.
You must place. All right. Oh, thank you very much.
Took care of that plane.
Away nicely. So I'm going to give you a nice kind of neutral number in the axis.
Okay.
As I said, you're not supposed to talk through this phase if you're playing normally, but I to be honest, I mean, if you talk in general terms as we are, I don't feel it hampers the gameplay. Perhaps I'm wrong. But,
no.
But as long as I'm not making suggestions for you or whatever.
Nice low number there.
Okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah, we can work with that. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Okay. I think. All right. I think you'll be pleased with this. I have to use a cup of coffee. Whoops.
Okay.
But I'm going to get rid of one of those other planes in there.
Oh, excellent. Oh, sure.
So
that's great.
That'll help out.
Let's drop our. We're gonna move a little tilt towards you.
Yep, that's okay. That happens. And then we're going to get another flap open.
And it's time for some more coffee.
Nice.
Yeah, I do not want to use a 6 anywhere except for coffee.
Yeah, 6 can be, and this engine setting may be very disturbing to our passengers. It's really slowed down to a 2 all of a sudden.
Yes.
We are basically
creeping along here.
Yeah. So
all right, so we do have a plane 3 squares away to be mindful of.
3s and 4s for that one.
And
again,
our tilt is slightly towards you, so we want to make it a higher number for
you.
For me now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And don't forget about the brakes as well.
I've got to get those brakes going.
Yeah,
Yes, I do.
and the landing
So
gear as well. So we've got
we got a lot to sort of be juggling here. Yes.
I would love to get both the flaps open this turn if I can, but it depends because we do have some planes to remove as well. So
Yeah,
maybe
I've
if
got
we
a
can
lot
take
to...
one more turn of low speed if we can.
Yes,
and,
I would love that. Yeah.
buy us a bit of time and then we can.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm pretty good with that. That should be good. Yep, that works for me.
All right. In Europe, first to place a die.
Okay, so you need to have a slightly higher die than me, right? So to tilt. So I'm going to give you something that should be workable.
Okay.
For that.
Let's go with this one here.
And where? Oh, all right. We're nice and level. That's good.
Level it right out. Now I did at the expense of that plane, but
yeah, that's okay. That's okay because we're not necessarily moving up, right? So
yeah.
Now I just opened the flap here. So now the good news is we do maybe have to watch this a little bit, but you know what?
Our first two.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just thinking. The one thing as I was about to say was that because the orange has moved up, we don't have a lot of chance of getting a two space movement, but we have to actually be over the airport fairly quickly here. So the problem is if I open up the next flap, then the most we can move is one per space. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So we may want to move forward one this turn if we can.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So I will. I'm going to play this to.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, but this is we just need to move one if we can. Anyway, I know we shouldn't be talking about this strategy. We're totally defeating the spirit of the game here. But again, I think it's good for the for anyone who hasn't seen this game played to kind of see what the thoughts are that are going through people's heads.
Well, I believe that will definitely get us to move one space.
Okay, that's fine. And I'm gonna put my. I'm going to open this flap here. So now we essentially cannot move two spaces no matter how hard we try. So
let's get this one in the number 4 space so I can get my brakes are almost in.
Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, now we have 2 reroll tokens now, so we can really pick and choose.
All right, so what I need to get for sure is a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4.
Yeah.
A 6. Actually, not yet, though. We do have to clear some planes yet, too.
Yeah, so the planes, we can probably clear 3 planes this turn if we get because we got 2 cups of coffee. So we can probably clear all 3 planes. I've got 2 radio spots. You have 1. So let's make that a priority. And But let's keep moving forward.
Middling numbers?
Though. Yeah. Keep moving forward, though. That's the one thing we have to do.
We need to move. So we need greater than a 6.
Yes, that's
all right. That shouldn't be a problem, because I don't really have. Okay.
Now the
right,
trick will be though if you drop the landing gear, that we'll need to get an 8 or more in order to move this thing. So we gotta.
Oh, okay. So don't necessarily drop the gear right away yet.
No. Let's get the planes out of the way first. And
okay.
I mean, if you want to, you'll have to probably either get the brake or drop the gear. This turn anyway, and then we'll focus in on landing.
All right.
I kind of like in other games we've played, we end up over the airport a good 2 turns early, and I actually kind of like that because then you just kind of like you're doing the final approach.
You're
stuff
doing your circling.
Yeah. So okay, let's see how this goes here.
Yeah, this is workable.
Is it?
Oh okay. Yeah, this is fine.
I think I can. I can work with this. It's okay.
All right, so
you were first.
Let's just get rid of that one.
Okay. And get rid of that one.
Okay, we'll get rid of...
Oh, you can't. You've only got the 1 radio spot, so...
Ooh.
Yeah, this is where it gets a bit tricky.
Well, let's put this one in here.
Okay, that's all right. You know what? I may... This is a bit tricky. I may actually use one of the rerolls here.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
I'm
getting
gonna.
down to brass tacks, man.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
pretty.
I'm gonna use the reroll here, so I'm going to because the dice are okay, but they're not exactly what I'm looking for. I think. Oh, that might be a little bit higher than what I was expecting. That's okay though.
Oh, I re-rolled the same number.
Oh, did you? Yeah,
Jeez.
you don't have to re-roll, but yeah.
Yeah, it was you know what? I was debating. It was fine either way.
Yeah, you know what? These dice actually do work better, but I do need to use a coffee though. That's the only thing for this to
Oh, I
work.
see.
And I'll get rid of that plane right away. So now the coast is clear.
Okay, good. All right. So
And we just have to
let's.
worry about our speed, making sure we're entering the airport at the right speed there. And
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this speed here. I'll give you a 4.
yep, that's
So
fine. Yeah, it's pretty hard to make a mistake on that one. I'll keep nice and level there.
and I am going to drop the landing gear.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I've got a 6. I'm going to use it.
Oh, you mean the brakes?
Sorry, the brakes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
So the brakes are now fully engaged.
Yeah, so we advanced. Everything is going
I
as
need
well as
I need a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. I kind of need specific numbers here. We've got to keep ourselves level.
yeah, we need to make sure we stay level.
So you've got everything in check. You've got all you have to worry about is leveling the plane and keeping the speed right.
Yeah, and the rest of it is just all I have to worry about now is coffee. So I'll be 2 dice in the
Okay, good.
engine.
You can pump coffee because I might
I'll
need coffee.
Use
because-
coffee liberally. We've
Yeah,
got
okay.
plenty of coffee. I've got nothing else
right.
to do but brew coffee for you.
Perfect.
Yeah, so
All right.
that's fine.
Oh, actually, these are decent numbers too, so we
yeah.
should be good here. I've got good
I
numbers.
can use this. So, oh, I'm placing a die first here. So, yeah, we'll do this. Make sure we've got some good engine speed.
What if I were to place if we go as high as 12, is that a problem or not?
No, we can't go more than. As far as I'm aware, I don't think we can go more than 1. But you know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm not sure if it lands right on 12.
Would we overshoot?
Yeah,
we overshoot it.
I would use some coffee if you have to bring that down to 11
Whittle it down,
just to make
okay.
sure. Yeah, I
Okay.
don't know actually on what the rules would be on that. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I'll make some coffee here just to
Brew some up. All right.
brew some up. Make sure we got some flexibility.
Okay.
So yeah, I think we're in decent shape. You are
Yes,
up.
we are.
to
Yeah, so
place
we
it
have
at.
now officially got the
Okay.
landing gear is engaged.
All right. So I am going to again. I'm gonna just make another cup of coffee here.
Okay.
Got that should help out. It's funny how you've run out of things to do. I'm sure with the other scenarios, which we have yet to try, it'll be a lot busier and a lot more crunch
Yes.
time. But as it sits, I've got nothing better to do than make coffee.
Just make coffee. Okay, we are 1 square away, and we have to place our 2.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use a cup of coffee just to give you a nice, easy number.
And I am suspecting that I want to go nice and level here.
Yes. Well, we've still got we're not yet in the final round here, so I think
I have no coffee to use though.
That's okay. Just tilt. We'll deal with it.
We'll tilt. Okay.
Yeah, we'll deal with it. That's okay. That's not a huge deal. So
All
this
right,
is the
so
final
everything is down
round.
for us. All we have to worry
Yep.
about in this situation now is basically
Low
our
speed. Low speed. And,
low speed. So we need below an 8.
For speed, yes, yes, below an 8, so 7 or less.
7 or less. Okay.
That should be easy to hit, I think. Again, I've got
And
nothing better to do than brew coffee, so I will brew coffee if you want to place a middle.
I have nothing else to do except brew coffee as well and make sure our
Yeah.
tilt is right. So we're gonna
Yeah.
aim for like a 3 or 4.
Yeah.
If I don't get a 3 or 4, I'm re-rolling. So
Yeah, so I'll brew coffee first, or whoever goes first, just brew coffee, and then
Yep.
we can place a
Okay.
die in the tilt, and then we'll see what we're dealing with.
All right. Yeah. And if
All right.
either of us don't have 3 or 4, we're re-rolling.
Okay.
All right, here we
This
go.
is the final round. Okay, I think I'm in decent shape. So you must place a die though first.
Okay, so I will.
Right over the airport. Final round. Flaps are down. Landing
You know
gears
what?
down.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do.
No, we need you to. Oh, okay. Well, do it. Do what you're gonna do. That's okay. We got some flexibility.
I want to show this one here so you know
Oh, okay.
where tilt has to be.
Yeah, that's fine. I think we're in good shape. It's leveling
There we
out.
go.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
That's perfect.
And then we just had to worry about not going over 7.
Yeah, it's just the engine bit.
So.
And we slam on the air brakes.
Eek!
And we successfully landed the plane by literally slamming on the air brakes.
Landing the plane, end of game victory.
Yes, that was nice.
And I would say we pushed the rules of no table talking. But.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. But again, I think it's good. I mean, obviously, we could be completely silent, and people would be so bored that be clicking away pretty quick. But I think it's also good to get an illustrate. If you haven't seen the game, I think it's good to get an idea of what's going on in our heads, right? So, but I'm interested. And I'm interested to try some of the other. This is obviously the training scenario, and I find once you play that probably 3-4 times, you're good. You feel like it's
dive right in. Yeah,
you feel like it's pretty easy, more or less.
Yeah.
So yeah. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this playthrough.
Yeah, indeed. And don't forget to get out there,
get gaming,
and be legendary.